Hello. And hello. Thank you so much for joining me today. How are you doing? I saw this video pop up. I mean, actually, I searched it. I searched German driving test. I found this video. Looks perfect. German practical driving test. So I think it's like I'm sitting there in the car during a practical driving exam in Germany, which I think is fascinating. I love to just be sat in, like, on these candid type videos where I just see what it would be like. And this one is for taking the practical driving test, which would be so nerve-wracking, especially because I would fail. I don't know how to drive in Germany. But anyway, I think I'll learn a thing or two in this video. It's 30 minutes long, so this is likely to be a two-part video. I'll probably watch 15 minutes of it today, 15 minutes tomorrow. So, I mean, I guess it'll depend on if you guys even want that. I'll see what the comments say. But I'm excited. I think it'll be interesting. Mostly just to learn about how to drive in Germany, see what the test would be like, compare it to an American test. Let's just do it. I mean, I'll shout this guy out real quick. Knowledge sharing. Go check him out. Knowledge sharing link down below. I'm very happy he recorded this. You're not hearing it. You're not hearing it. Hold on. Maybe you guys were hearing it. It looks like it's working now.
My video, well, it is the first one, and it's supposed to be the basic check of a driving test in Hanover. So we've got the regular regulations here, give way and so on. I would just do some commenting, and we will have a
giveaway
recording, which means you once can listen to my voice and explaining everything.
I think I'm going to skip to where he's actually starting to go.
So, indicating left side.
Okay, here we go.
See nothing comes, and let's start the video.
That is a very proper way to. So is this a one-way road?
You always have to pay attention for your speed, and as I haven't seen any sign here, it's 50.
He hasn't seen any sign, so it's just 50 by default, which is kilometers per hour. So that's what, like 30?
If you look at the street here, the street doesn't allow 50. As you can see, there's a give.
How am I already confused? What do you mean it's 50, but it doesn't allow 50?
We have to turn right now.
Hold on, there's a yield here?
So
what the heck? He's turning. The yields are pretty uncommon here in America. To see a yield at something like this, that's pretty remarkable. So you don't have to stop.
So my recommendation is first line, stop before the cycle paths. No bicycle coming. Restarting the car and moving.
No bicycle coming. That is something most Americans don't even consider.
Off with the first gear. Small arc that we do not hit the oncoming traffic.
That's important.
We've turned around. No sign of speed limit, which means 50.
Well, I already learned something, a couple things new. 50 apparently is what, the default speed limit? No sign, so it's 50.
So let's speed up to 50.
Kind of thing I would have no idea. There's also no lane markings in the middle, which would make me extremely nervous as an American trying to drive here. I would think I was going down a one-way road, especially with this bus or this trailer. Well, no. Okay, I was going to say that. I thought this was parked facing this way, which would make me really feel like I was going the wrong way.
So as you can see, straight ahead.
But it was not.
There's a sign which says you've got the priority street, and the additional sign says you are position number 1.
Okay, we've got a lane marking turning left here,
so but
he's just going straight. You're the priority. Oh my gosh, this is so nerve-wracking. No wonder you guys have to train so hard for this. This is.
Head along straight ahead.
You have the priorities, so oh my gosh.
And continue. So for ecological reasons,
I need to calm down.
Street, we just shoot.
That's what I'd be telling myself if I was driving. I need to relax.
4th gear in the city at the speed of 50.
Oh, he's driving a manual car, of course.
Okay. Now you can see a sign of danger on the right side, which means level crossing. So we slow down. It's absolutely.
A what? Like a tram?
Okay, if you just slow down to 2nd gear, have a look to the left, have a look to the right, nobody's coming, and then you might imagine why. Please leave the train tracks.
I'm gonna skip back real quick. I'll go back to the front,
down.
but
It's absolutely
So it's this sign right here on the post, this big one here. That means like watch out for the tram. Oh my God, that's kind of scary. That's pretty important.
Nobody's coming, and then you might imagine why. Please leave the train tracks.
Whoa! That bus just like was headed straight for us. It came right into our lane. I know you need to make a wide turn, but damn.
Fast. So next we turn right.
It's another yield sign, and it doesn't even say anything inside it. Is a yield sign basically a stop sign in Germany?
Same procedure.
Give way.
So we continue to the first line. No bicycle from the left, no bicycle from the right. Second line is the line of sight, no car from the left. And turn around.
So the second line there is the line of sight. Is that meaning that you can creep up after making sure there's no bicyclists in the bicycle lane? You can creep up into the bicycle lane to get a better view of the cars.
On the right, second line is the line of sight, no car from the left. And turn around.
Am I right?
Here there's no.
I keep seeing this sign. I don't know what that means.
Sign of speed. And maximum speed, so is 50. As you can see.
Also, here in America, a white dashed line would mean it's a one-way going that way. But I can see these cars are parked this way, so that would make me nervous too.
On the right side, there is a sign.
At least you guys drive on the right. That helps.
Kindergarten 6 to 22, which means now it's 10 minutes to 8 o'clock in the evening, so
we're talking about the time of the day now?
It's still 30.
Oh, it's like a school zone, a kindergarten. So during those hours, you have to slow down. Okay, we have stuff like that here in America too. Indeed.
So now you can see a sign which says 50, but
that was a weirdly placed traffic light.
So,
how are you supposed to see it? If it was red, you'd pull up to this line. How would you even see it? I guess you could see this one over here. In America, it would be way out there. And I think in Germany, that's common too. This is odd to me.
Now you can see a sign which says 50, but if you look a little bit further, there's another sign which says, do the round thing, 30, until the end of construction site. So let's drive 30. So, big mistake, very inviting.
There's like a yield with a traffic sign inside of it.
There's a left lane, which is clear. In Germany, we drive on the rightmost lane. On the ground, you can see a yellow line, which is the stopping line for the
Okay, this is just some construction.
And our eco mode of the car.
You guys have nice construction barrier sign things. Here in America, these would be like cracked. They don't have reflectors on them like that. They're smaller.
Let's the engine to be silent.
So we're just waiting for our turn to proceed. I think I'll skip to our turn.
Nobody.
Okay, turn screen.
All right, let's continue. Nobody behind us. Sometimes bicycles, very impatient, try to overtake us. So I've done a side view to exclude that anybody tries to overtake us in the construction site. Still 30.
Interesting how the reflectors are only on every other one.
As a habit, I indicate, although it's not necessary because it's the only way we can go. Construction site is over. I accelerate a bit. And we are on priority street.
I would be nervous in something like this, just understanding if I had the priority, which I think is equivalent to the right of way here in America. If the right of way. It's unclear to me. That whole concept is a little bit unclear to me. How you have the priority street.
The next priority is a turning, bending priority, which means right before left. So I go to that line, stop here completely.
Like, how did he know to stop here?
I go to that line, stop here completely. check my traffic on the most important direction. That's the right side. All clear. And I continue.
Okay, so that car is yielding to him. But he was yielding to the people on the right.
You can see 30 zone.
This honestly looks more like an American road right here. It's good to see some patched up roads in Germany too.
Switch, if you see a sign 30 zone, it usually should say 30, of course.
That's very slow, isn't it?
Mostly right before left.
Oh yeah, look at the camera shake.
As the examiner always says, when nothing is said, it's always straight ahead, so you wouldn't say anything now.
I guess the roads can't all be pristine in Germany.
If this traffic signs say something different, then you have to see yourself. Yeah, in the distance you can see there's a round sign and there's a car inside, which means we are not allowed to go inside. I indicate left and...
Hold on. There's a round circle with a car in the middle of it, which means you're not allowed... What does that mean? You're not allowed to go. That means don't go down this road? Oh my god. I would instantly just perish in Germany if you put me behind the wheel. I mean, I can't even drive a manual car, so I wouldn't even make it out the gate. But if I could, if you could drop me in there with an automatic, it would not be good. Because that is not clear to me. I would have no idea. You can't go down that road.
I'll do a real left turning with side view so I can exclude that any bicycle comes on the wrong side.
In America, it would just say, one way, do not enter. Interesting, you had a 30 painted on the road right there, which I assume is the speed limit. That would never be painted on the road in America.
Here, for example, he oftenly says, please find a suitable place to turn around. Bitte eine geeignete
People are
Stelle
parked all the way up on the curb.
zum Umkehren. So usually you would find a place.
But this guy's not. Interesting. People don't do that here in America. They don't park up on the curb.
With the biggest
typically.
space you can see. That's the garage here on the right side. So we pass by, indicate, check the...
Hold on. What is this guy talking about? Nothing even happened. What are we doing?
You can see. That's the garage here on the right side.
The garage is on the right.
Pass by.
Pass by.
Indicate.
Indicate.
Check the cars behind us.
Was he trying to reverse in
They're
there?
stopping and waiting for us, so I'll have a reverse view.
Well, that's kind of them.
Reverse view. Nothing behind us.
Do all German cars have a reverse backup camera now? Because here in America, after a certain model year, they all have to have that.
And we continue to our original direction with indicating. And still 30 because we are...
That was honestly kind of an unusual maneuver. Here in America, people would pull in straight into the driveway and then back up to turn around.
Are in a 30 zone. As we were not able to go to the left...
I'm kind of surprised that you have people parking on the grass there. Is that grass not owned by this homeowner? Wouldn't he be upset if somebody was parking? I mean, it's probably him. But here in America, you can park anywhere on the road. I mean, not anywhere, but in a place like this where you can park cars, you don't have to live there to park there. That's my point. Because this is a public road. Anybody can park there. Am I making sense?
If we're not able to go to the left at the end of this road, it's automatically a turning to the right. Indicated.
Okay, because that's the
Check
do
for
not enter
bicycles.
lane
Nothing.
road.
Check for cars from the right side. Nothing. So.
Why would you have to check for cars from the right side?
Nothing. Check for cars from the right side. Nothing. So here he would ask you, please find a place to park, or he will instruct you. So this is the right before left.
I don't like ambiguous instructions like that. You need to tell me exactly where to park, instructor.
Nothing. Oh, There's a
Although I guess it means you can pick a really easy spot.
suitable place to park. I indicate early, stop here, and now there are two versions of parking. The one I want to show you is now doing it with an eyesight. You have a look into that corresponding mirror on the side of the parking gap. I steer completely to the right.
He's parallel
and
parking, right?
Try not to hit that car. If
Try
you
your
can
best
see
not
that
to.
one in that mirror, I will not hit the car. Now I take the second airbag. Still go
Airbag?
reverse, pass by that car.
What's it got to do with an
With
airbag?
my widest part. Then I take the angle until I can see the curb. Don't be exaggerated and excited about this beeper. That's all this new technical stuff. And now we pass by.
Okay, so
Oh,
he's parallel parking. That was kind of funny. It was a more complicated version of how you parallel park here in America, or how you're taught to parallel park here in America. He pulled up significantly further ahead. Here in America, you pull up so that your mirrors are matching, or, any part of your car. Most people, you would use your mirror to line it up. Then turn in the wheel all the way. Curve back, go straight back.
Carefully.
It was
Now I
similar,
will
but
hit the curb.
he's going to hit the curb on
That is
purpose.
the curb. And now, as we cannot go reverse anymore,
Fair enough.
take the first gear, steer completely to this side of parking gap. That's the right side in this case. And now we have got a slight bump of our front right wheel.
I don't think I've ever had to parallel park, maybe once, ever since my driving test. Ah!
Yeah, that was the bump.
What bump?
And steering wheel, second airbag, parking brake,
What is he talking about? Second airbag.
turn off the engine.
Perfect.
Now, that was the first parking. We did the reverse. We did the turning. We did the reverse parking, parallel parking, and now the next basic task is the emergency braking. So
Uh-oh.
let's first get into running traffic. Indicate side view, all clear.
You're telling me he's going to do an emergency brake in the middle of the road?
We can go.
I have never pulled an emergency brake in my life.
Now I speed up.
Not
to
on a test,
30,
not anymore.
second gear. And now my driving teacher says the word.
Brake.
And proceed as well. Which
Oh my
means first
God.
Here, indicate mirror, side view, all clear, and let's proceed.
Hope nobody was behind him.
So now
I actually like that. That makes sense. You're never taught to use how to use the emergency brake. I mean, it's kind of obvious. It's self-explanatory, I think, but a lot of people don't even really know where it is in their car. Because at least where I live, everywhere is just flat, so you don't really have to worry about the parking brake or the emergency brake while in your car. I don't know, did he just pull the emergency brake? I can't tell. Or did he just slam the brake?
right before left, the car in front of us is indicating, so turning traffic has to wait. We may go first, and so we can proceed here now to that next intersection. You cannot see
Okay.
the important sign because the truck on the right side is parking in the wrong way. Now you can see it.
Ooh.
Priority street may go first, and then the street from the right. That car.
I hate that rule. Like, I just can't. My stupid brain, my American brain just can't fathom it. I don't know what you mean, the priority street.
Priority street may go first, and then the street.
You
from
got
the
here
right.
before this guy, so why is he going?
That car goes first. Car's gone. There's a bus on the left side.
People would be pissed at me.
Huh? And there's no need to rushing things. We just can let the bus go first.
Okay. I can't even tell which way he's trying to turn.
Oh, there's a bicycle on the right side, which may go first too because of priority street. So check the
Bicyclists So that's a priority street as well, even though it's a bicycle lane.
Directions, nothing from the left, nothing from straight ahead, nothing from the right. And so we just turn around.
Turn
No
around.
pedestrians here, because when you're turning, the pedestrians may go first too.
I wasn't turning around. That was just taking a left.
So let's go with something like 30 until we cross the zebra crossing. Done. And no sign, so we can
50.
drive 50.
Okay.
Badly parked car.
Yeah, that
right
was
side.
badly parked.
You always have to check your mirrors from time to time, every 30 seconds, to see what happens on your left side.
See, like right here, I would cause an accident because I was thinking this lane here was for our side. It's difficult when all the colors, I have to say, here in America, I like that we have yellow dashed lines to differentiate, you know, each side of oncoming traffic. And then you have white markings for your side. Here, I thought this was our lane. Can you see my mouse? Which could cause mayhem.
There's a sign. It says 30 until the zebra crossing. We've had that before with the construction site. So zebra crossings gone, and it's 50 again.
He's driving in the bicycle lane. Is that okay?
No? So on the right side you can see sign of danger, dangerous bend. So if you take away your accelerator and you just roll through the bend, then it's all fine. Another sign which says careful traffic light in 70 meters, but the lamp below that is not indicating, so we can assume that the traffic light is green.
That's
Now,
cool.
There one, that's true.
I've never seen that.
And
That's cool.
if you drive something like 30 in this bend, that's fine. Go, bend is over, speed up to something like 50.
I would be very nervous seeing all these red X's, but he doesn't seem to even, I don't know what that means.
And let's see what expects us next.
He's not acknowledging them.
Nothing said, always straight ahead. You see the arrows on the ground, say straight ahead. Oh, there's a stop sign.
I like your arrows on the ground.
Always straight ahead. You see the arrows
How they're like fat at the back.
on the ground, say straight ahead. Oh,
I like the, I just like the way they look.
there's a stop sign. I'll go to that.
Oh, there's a stop sign. It's in English. Or is stop also a German word? German to English. I just have to, that's so weird. It looks exactly like an American stop sign. I just have to say English to German stop. Stoppen. Schleppen. Okay. And it would be hard to fit stoppin' on there.
That line
Interesting.
without sinking. The blue sign says we have to go to the right.
This little blue sign over here? That doesn't even look like it's for me. Like it's all the way across the bicycle lane. It's so tiny.
Indicating necessary. No bicycle from the left, no
Okay.
bicycle from the right.
So you
no
can pull
car
up.
from the left. And
I'm looking at this sign, emo. There's an emo up ahead. You gotta watch out for the emo kids.
big street, no sign of speed. The right side has a sunken curb, which means we have got the priority.
What?
The right side has a sunken curb,
The right side has a sunken curb. So we have the priority.
which means we have got the priority. And maximum speed here is 50. No, still priority street.
I need to remember to pause this. Okay, we're almost at the halfway point. Oh my gosh, I'm getting nervous. Like I'm stressed out. I feel like I'm failing horribly.
Straight
'Cause
ahead,
I would
we've
be.
got some parked cars on the right side. Now this is pretty narrow.
Oh, I've run out of battery. Hold on. Okay, we back. Let's try to get through the next couple minutes before I run out of battery.
Straight ahead, we've got some parked cars on the right side.
Uh-oh.
Now this is pretty narrow. So In this
Wow, he's parked like almost in the intersection. Or is this light just for pedestrians?
case, we can go
What's that light
a
for?
little bit to the center line. Maybe we cross it a bit because there's enough space for the others.
That's
So
illegal?
we will not endanger them. All right, now it's a green light. Level crossing ahead, but this one is an easy one. Now, I check my side view mirror. No train from the left, nothing from the right.
I assume these lights would be going if there was a train. I hope.
Traffic lights are off, and you may continue.
Smart to check, regardless, though.
Some 100 meters
In America, school buses like filled with children have to stop at a train track regardless and open the door and look both ways. Like come to a full stop, open the door, look both ways. At just any train track.
away is a red traffic light, so I take away the accelerator. This is the ecological driving. Now it's getting green again, so we can re-accelerate.
Ecological driving.
Something like 50.
There's so many green lights here. I guess some are for pedestrians.
Now, one of my best German.
It reminds me of a Reeler Earson. That was an old one I reacted to. Some intersection in Germany had like 35 traffic lights.
Sentences. Wir fahren weiter auf die Kraftfahrstraße in Richtung.
That is a big honking sign.
Ah, it's to the right. That was an easy one. So, next one. Very difficult if you don't know. These lights are off, so I can go to the last line, have a check to the left.
So those lights are just for bicyclists?
No car coming. And now we are.
I mean, but he had a green light. Why does he have... Or no, he has a red light. Never mind.
These lights.
Never
No
mind.
car coming. And now we are on Kraftfahrstraße, which means motorist's way. You don't expect here any pedestrians, bicycles.
Oh, it's like American.
Slow scooters.
It's like an American road.
No, minimum speed here should be something like 60, according to your.
Should call it American's way.
We've got the
Oh, boy.
for acceleration now.
Is this the
I
Autobahn?
indicate and speed up.
Maybe, maybe not. I guess there's a speed limit, so no.
So I just pulled her up to something like 90, shifting to the next gear, and now we can go.
Okay. I'm past halfway. All right. Good timing. I mean, we just got onto the freeway or whatever that is. Might be the Autobahn. I don't know. You tell me. Anyway, we're only 15 minutes through. Subscribe for part, or just come back tomorrow if you want to. Let me know if I should even watch the rest of this, guys, if that was fun or not. I had fun. I thought that was really fun. I'm scared now that we're pulling onto the highway. Yeah. Shout out to knowledge sharing. This video is really fun. Just to be there. I feel like I'm there in Germany and I'm causing mayhem. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.